I'm in a haunted house. Or just a flip house. Under the house. There's the opening. Flashlights are your friend. So today, I'm going to fix this. Let's see. So look, circuit breaker, main breaker, we're going to turn it on. Oh, there's electricity under here. But this breaker right here, third up from the bottom on the left, goes to upstairs. What happens when I turn it on? Oh man, turns immediately off. We're going to fix that. Ooh. Okay, so now we're upstairs. And I've eliminated some of the circuits up here so we can kind of narrow down what's causing the breaker to pop. So this is my new conduit. It comes straight up here. Does a little funky chicken dance, comes to this T. That junction box is now all disconnected, so everything over there, no dice. This comes over here to this smoke detector box, another little light outlet. It looks pretty new. And then comes over here, goes down a new little run I made, and branches off. One outlet's over there. One outlet goes to that side of the house. So we kind of narrowed it down to like 3 different outlets instead of like 8 or 10 or how many are on the circuit. So we're going to see if it flips the breaker. Okay, so back in the basement, and check it out. I flipped the breaker on. Main breaker's on now, if you can see that. And third from the bottom stayed on. So something that I'm tied into, I was tied into, has a short and is causing the problem. So now I get to go try to diagnose that. Fun times. It's funny how sometimes the little things in life turn out to be big things, right? This little auto pressure sensor on-off for the lights in this room, we're actually causing the entire upstairs breaker to trip, which is awesome. So now I actually have electricity up here to several outlets, but still having trouble getting power in my bathroom, and basically everything on this side of the wall over is still not getting power. It all runs up through here, I'm like 100% sure. So we're gonna replace some conduit and see what that does for us. It's fun. So I pulled up one of these, oh, you can't see. Pulled up one of these boards just a little bit and realized there actually is an attic up here. I thought it was just like roof meets attic, like with a 6-inch gap in between. And so then I'm like, there's gotta be way up there, right? So started pulling out this old fake ceiling. Guess what I found? Oh, I can get into the attic and replace this wiring easy peasy. So I pulled. All right, so fixing to do some rewiring since I can now get up in the attic and pull all this knob and tube out, and we're gonna run modern day electrical. So first things first is I have an AC outlet up there that's wired for 240 with good 12 gauge wire. I'm gonna repurpose it to 120, so instead of being in 2 breakers, it's gonna be in a single breaker, and that's gonna feed half the upstairs, and then my line that I've already ran is gonna get rededicated as well to power up a kitchenette and a couple other outlets. But that way this will be on modern day electric, not 1930s knob and tube, and be a lot safer as well. Okay, so as you can see here, this line that I'm rededicating, I have marked for 2 different breakers, 22 and 24. We'll come over here to the panel, which is turned off. We'll double check. We're turned off here. Can't see that. So 22 and 24 are right here. Second from the bottom and third from the bottom. So second and third, they have it on single breakers instead of a double breaker, and you've got both a positive and a negative. So our hot's going to stay there, and our neutral, to make it back to 120, is going to go into our neutral and ground bus up here, over here. So stay tuned. Okay. So now you can see this is an old school AC plug that's wired for 240 volts for an air conditioner, one of the bigger old AC units. Used to say 240, we're now at 120.
which is exactly what I want so that we can tap into the rep for this for half of this upstairs up here.